strategies for the market as we get into the spring?
Yes, well, we're into our second full year of a really hot real estate market, and the analysts are predicting that there's a correction coming, not necessarily a crash, but a flattening coming. So we're getting a lot of people on the market, and what part of the issue that people are dealing with now is strategies of when to list, when to let people in, what to do with multiple offers. So you really need some guidance on both sides, being a buyer and a seller, because there's completely opposite strategies there, obviously. And as a buyer, what we're running into is a lot of times people are getting intimidated to do the multiple offers. So sometimes they'll see houses that are coming on the market, they're not letting them in for a couple of days, and then they get that panic mode going of, I don't want to get into a bidding war. So they tend to shy off. And you really shouldn't do that. You need to just go throw your hat in the ring. You never know how it's going to come out. You never know that even if you lose the first time, that you might still have a chance on that house, because we do have a lot of people that are rushing into the market and they're not thinking it through and they're not fully prepared, and then they get that buyer's remorse after they win, and then the house is available again. So a really good strategy for buyers right now is to move forward with a backup contract. And a lot of agents don't even really give that option to their buyers because they frankly don't want to hassle with writing a contract that has a high percentage of not going through. But you should definitely insist to your agent that you want to get into a backup situation, because what people don't understand is that you are not tied in as a buyer in a backup contract. You can cancel that contract at any point in time while you're sitting there and waiting. So what happens is these buyers get in there, they overbid, their parents come in and say, what are you doing? Or whatever happens, and they have their buyer's remorse.
Which happens all the time.
All the time. Or they do inspections and they just go, the seller, if he doesn't give me a $15,000 credit since I paid list price and I'm mad because I had to fight against 5 people, then I'm walking. As a backup contract, you are first in line to slide right in there. What happens is a lot of agents just go, you know what, just keep me posted if anything happens. That's a bad strategy, because that seller knows if he's got a good contract sitting there waiting in the wings, then he's not going to mess around with that buyer that's trying to pull that $15,000
You've strengthened your position,
credit.
and if they start playing a little games, he can say, thanks, never mind, I got a guy over here who's ready to go.
That's right, exactly. So take the time to do it. It ends up getting you the house time and time again.
The more you talk about that backup offer, it makes a lot of sense for the buyer.
It does. And again, if another house comes on the market, all you do is cancel it. You're not tied in. The seller's tied into you, but you're not tied into them, so why not do it?
So you have a backup offer on one house, but you like another house. You can bid on that house and then take away your backup offer.
You can. You
can.
That's
really
you got to
smart.
watch the timing of it, because you've got 24-hour window before yours becomes primary. But yes, you can.
All right, Kathy Helbig and the Kathy Helbig Group. KathyHelbigGroup.com, 314-276-SOLD. 19 years in the business, though she looks 25.
Exactly.
Thanks for checking in.
Thanks.
Don't forget the app. I love the app. I use it at least once a week. Kathy Helbig Group app. Download it on your smartphone or your Android, whatever you have, iPhone. It's great. KathyHelbigGroup.com.